Hi, we're Group C. My name is Devin Malchoff,
My name's Garrett.
Brianna.
and this is our Globus presentation. So to start off with, we're going to tell you our mission and vision statement. Our mission was to provide the highest quality UAV drones and action capture cameras in our industry with a constant focus on innovation. And our vision to do so was essentially to propel the world to a new way of capturing video and a revolutionary way to capture film.
For our pest analysis, we're going to focus on political, economic, social, and technological. The political factors were we had the highest overall image rating of 90 and a corporate responsibility award 3 times, so that played a huge part. Our economic was fluctuating yearly exchange rates that helped with us deciding what market prices we wanted to choose. Social was that Latin America and Asia Pacific are more sensitive to cross-brand price differences than US and Europe, Africa. Technology, our robotics upgrades can reduce the PATs from 4 to 3 members for cameras and drones, and the product design decisions affect technology as well on the quality.
Next is going to be our SWOT analysis, which is our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Our strengths that we identified was we always had a high image rating across the board from the very beginning. We had high EPS, ROE, and stock prices, and high market shares, and that helped us rank top in the global 100 of all industries on return on average equity and overall game to data score. We also were awarded bonus points every year, including accurate forecasts of total revenues, EPS, and image rating. Our weaknesses, we always had a low PQ rating, which we tried to improve, but we improved it somewhat. Oh, another weakness was overspending on advertising efforts. We were constantly trying to over-advertise to compete with the cheaper products that were in the market, and that hurt us in the long run. Our opportunities were we could spend more efforts on our cameras as well as our UAV drones, but specifically on the cameras, as well as the industry that we're diving into is a growing industry, so that's an opportunity for Company C. And the threats that we identified were other companies were seeing the changes that we were making, very transparent, and ultimately mimicking our strategies.
So how did we identify the key value propositions and resources available to create a competitive advantage? We focused on our marketing department by keeping prices low and competitive while still leading the market share. We focused on the operating profit margin by slowly increasing it each year to show the shareholders that the company's profits are gaining in an upward trajectory. Our shareholder wealth and profits were very important for our industry to do well, so we focused on ways to improve our EPS, ROE, and stock price.
The strategy that we chose to implement was differentiation. Price sensitivity was very high in certain regions, such as Latin America and Asia Pacific, for cross-brand purchasing, for both UAV drones and our action capture cameras. We included more models, advertising, longer warranties, retailer support, sales promotions, and website displays than our competitors, which gave us an advantage.
So our key performance metrics, how do we measure our strategic success other than profit? We relied and improved on we sold more stock at first, and then we repurchased it later on to raise our stock prices higher than our competitors, because we noticed that was one of the key factors in getting that advantage on other companies and what the Globus was scoring us on. We also focused on corporate social responsibility by donating 5% of our operating profit the final year, because the Alpha company was donating a lot of money. We got the first 2 years, and then they got the next 3, and then we got the last year because they thought no one else was going to keep donating. So that final year we slid in there and added a little extra to get that extra bonus point. What information did the sim provide that was useful? The competitive efforts that provided a lot of market share information, how much everybody was spending on certain things, and it showed the quality and price ratings for everyone's statistics. The action camera and UAV segment performance tabs to see what other industries are doing each year and how we can improve our market share and our operating profit margin.
So for achieving our 3-year plans, we were very close in both 3-year strategic plans. We were above our target for almost everything except for year 11. Our ROE fell about 0.7 under what our target was. And for our second 3-year plan, everything once again was above our target except for our image rating had fallen below by 1 or 3 points for 2 years. Otherwise, we met and exceeded our target goal for all 3 years on both plans and made it out on top.
Okay, we're talking about the issues that arose during the implementation of these strategies. So our number one competitor that we were constantly moving back and forth from first to second was Alfred Cameras. They initiated a sales promotion on the action capture cameras right after observing that we had done the same with our 16-week 23% discount promotion was observed to be successful. We had advertised more to remain competitive, as I said earlier, with the cheaper, less quality cameras and drones. And also, we constantly were getting awards for our corporate social responsibility, which was quickly mimicked by the competition in our industry. Next.
So once the special contract offers opened up, we took full advantage of it. It was kind of tricky understanding how it worked, but we soon found out that the special discounts were very competitive, so we had to raise our discounts just to get a piece of the extra sales that we would gain from these wholesalers. So a higher percentage you would bet for these deals, you had a better chance to get that profit. And then just another part about the discounts, it helped our company significantly bump up our numbers in every category. We used a higher discount percent off the product, but a better guarantee of selling more of our products to still improve our profits with large number of sales.
As you can see, once we got to our 3rd year, we made it to the top, and throughout the rest of the simulation, we were battling back and forth for 1st and 2nd place, and we ended up coming out in 2nd.
Overall, after experiencing with this, or after playing with the simulation, what we would like to do differently in the future was we realized that if we had started selling stocks earlier to gain shareholders and actually repurchase them, we would have performed better and possibly gone up on top above Alpha Cameras. And we also next time wish to have paid closer attention to the competitive efforts and information to help with our yearly decision making, because obviously that's what they were doing to us, so we wish we did the same.
So thank you. This is our presentation.